Alright, we're back. And alright, I think we've got a few hours left of event quest completion. We've got a couple events we can do some EQ, we can do some side quests. I think we can finish off Cavalier here. So let's see what, let me just remember which one this one is again. This one is the skill. Anything we need in particular? I think we'll be okay. So let's go with some skill champions. Let's go hit monkey. Maybe we'll do some Craven. Hey, what's up, Aldo? We can go Mole Man here. And then, we want Magneto for the boss. And, it's all good. It's all good. Should be, we just do some, nothing too exciting at the moment. But we're going to go and do some event quests, some side quests. We'll get some stuff done. And let's see who else. Yeah, I guess we can stick Shang-Chi there as well. Alright. I haven't started Chapter 3 of Cavalier, so here you go. So here's 3.1. They made Misty she's a hashtag metal champion, so we can cheese it with Magneto. Even though I still thought that the way I did it with Mr. Sinister was pretty fun in my my boss solo video, but it is pretty easy with Magneto. Yeah, this is the skill one. Yeah, skill quest. So, okay, this one's got brute force, but we'll play around with different champs here. Skilled champions, anyone that puts on a bunch of debuffs. I think it's as the debuffs expire, you gain the Furies. Yeah, there's definitely maybe AA for her as well. There's yeah, it's pretty good. I think what I did was she has a form of I think she's got like an evade mechanic there, or like a purify mechanic. Not 100%. I can't. I know I think I was using the White Magneto pre-fight, so that would also work with like Archangel as well. Yeah, Nick Fury would work great here in terms of just a regular questing champion. Nick Fury would work fantastic. I just for some reason I just picked a bunch of skilled champions to go with. Nothing necessarily specific. Like Shang-Chi, I don't think is going to do anything special. Craven does put a bunch of debuffs on, so I figure, and he's newer, so it's a little more fun to try him out. Put on a bunch of debuffs, so as they expire, then I get a bunch of Furies. Now we're hitting pretty hard. Okay, gotta stay away from him for a second. So the trap is actually working out pretty well here. Ah, why did I get clipped by that? Too busy trying to dodge the extinction there. Great. Yeah, that wasn't fun. Stupid mistakes. That's fine. I took my 6-star Unduped Nimrod to rank 3 today. Amazing. Amazing. So good. I've got the 6-star also Unduped rank 3 on my second account, and just a 5-star on a 565 on this one. And it works great. Yeah, that was just me not paying attention. Yellow Jacket can be annoying to fight. Yeah, I just should have paid attention to his charges there, but that's okay. We'll be fine. Can't always play perfect every single time we play. I forget you have 2 awesome accounts. Yeah, it's been lucky, but it's also it's because I've been playing for a long time, and I guess I'm patient. I guess with the rank ups. Recently, I've just kind of been ranking up champions as my catalysts are about to expire, and then I kind of have to find someone that I gotta rank up. There's always good choices. At least, like I've got a whole bunch of options. Even some newer 5 stars that are, to me, are worthy of the rank ups. Like I didn't get Spider-Man 2099 as a 6-star on either account, but I have him as a 5-star. So I think I maxed him out on the other account, and probably gonna max him out on this one as well. Alright, let's go Mole Man here against Spider-Man. Okay, let's go heavy attack, and no frenzy. Let's go hit into the block. There we go. Big special 2. Tons of bleeds, lots of furies. Mole Man's fantastic here. Done. Was I not back live? Did it cut out? Because I am watching the stream on a separate thing, so I'm sorry if it cut out at all. Because I am watching it there. Yeah, if you have Mole Man, my problem is I've got Mole Man. You can see how much damage the 5-star is able to do. So I have the 565. I think I've got a 6-star also. The question is, do I want to put the resources into the 6-star as well? Because at the moment, 565 is just a machine. Look at that, he's just a monster here. But like if I didn't have if I only had the 6-star, absolutely I would take it to rank 3 without a doubt. Right, let's start with Hit Monkey here on Null. Oh man, my timing there on is heavy. I keep going in after the first part. I gotta wait an extra second. There we go. Special 2. Come on, finish him. Boom. Monkey also a beast. Alright. Now let's see if we can go ahead and get Magneto here. I still have to get used to her special one. Is still very tricky. But it should be, if it's like yesterday, should be like 14 hits. That's all we should need. Again, screwed up the special one. That unblockable part. I know it can be evaded, and I've seen it. Like I've even done it a few times, but I'm still just not used to the timing. Okay, there we go. That should be all we need. My 5-star Mole Man is rank 2, so I have no hesitation to take the 6-star rank 3. Exactly. Should have no hesitation whatsoever. Just gonna let the bleeds go do their thing. How many hits did we need? 14. Like I said, called it right there. 14 hits. Alright, so that's my last path of 3.1. And then it's all techs. What we want on for the last one, it's the tech path. We'll double check. But yeah, the tech one. Yeah, except I just missed time for a special one. Other than that, Magneto makes it easy. So here we're gonna go with my usual 3.2 now. We're gonna do that. We're going to go with my favorite synergy, which works for all tech champs. Okay, we're going to go, because I love the power stings, so we're going to go ahead with Nimrod, and let's see, maybe Guillotine 2099. Oh, you know what I'm also going to throw on, because I'm going to use a bunch of, I still love using this anti-venom synergy with with Doc Ock, where it gives him 25% chance to inflict a second burst damage on the heavy attack when you detonate one of the debuffs. So it's rank 3 Warlock, rank 3 Gilly, rank 3 Ultron, rank 3 Nimrod. You got some great ones there. The key bit for this 3.2 is when we get to the boss, you just want to pick one of them that has a an armor up. Like, so for example, Warlock or Gilly or Nimrod. And all you have to do is you dash back and there's a buff. Like there's one of the nodes that converts an armor up and a precision into a true strike. And then you don't have to worry about Captain America, Sam Wilson's, any of his auto block mechanics. You don't have to worry about it at all. And I'll show you that. Oops, that's fine. I'll go this way. So here, for example, just double check the nodes. Kinetic transference, fine. Doc Ock's gonna shred through this. So you can see there I got 5,000 direct damage on that heavy. That one also 5.5. That one 11,000. So that's the difference. Sometimes I can get double the amount on the heavy. Yeah, I noticed you love the Mr. Fantastic and Doc Ock's energy. It's definitely my favorite. I just love the, you know what, when you want to get the fights down as quick as you can, I like having the power stings. There we go. It just makes it great. It's just a nice synergy that works for two full classes of champs, because you can use it for, I'll use it for the science quest and I can use it for the tech quest. So it's great. Like here, I don't even need a pre-fight for Doc Ock. Doc Ock is just going to shred Sorcerer Supreme. And oh look, I go straight up to my 10 Furies. Going to be hitting extremely hard. Look at that, 30,000 direct damage on the one heavy. 30,000 again. And just overkill probably on the special 2 there. Boom. Yeah, and it's a nice synergy that doesn't apply specifically to like Doc Ock or Mr. Fantastic. It's just every single science and tech champion gets power stings. And I think that that's just an awesome one. Yeah, he cheeses that fight because he automatically gets he just gets the power lock all the way. So I just gotta wait for this. We got some technical difficulties, just waiting for the signal to catch again. You don't have to, I need to use Doc Ock as well for this quest. You don't have to, but he's definitely super fun if you're used to playing him. Like here, I'm gonna go ahead and if you like again, the parries give you the heal block, gaining anything that gains power. See here, I hit into his block, and all of a sudden I get him power locked right away. And here again, power lock. Now I'm up to 10 Furies right away. And now all my hits are gonna be hitting much harder. And there we go. We get 16k direct damage, and then a huge special 2 here. Okay, let's see how much damage we can get on this direct one. There, that was 68,000 direct damage on the heavy attack. That was absurd. So definitely has potential here for massive, massive damage. Here, you know what? We're going to use this blade fight specifically to grab a charge for Guillotine. Yeah, that heavy attack was also because it came after the special 2, so I had the triple debuff. I think the most you can get is 5 or 6 actually, because you can, if you steal enough power, in theory you can drop 2 special 2s in a row if it's a champion that can take that type of hit, and you can actually get even more debuffs on, because your heavy attack gains a certain amount of direct damage per debuff that you remove with the heavy. So that combined with the furies that you get from the tech node is huge. So here, this is going to be a little bit of a slower fight because we're just, oh no. Okay, fine, I get clipped. That's rare. On a special one, I flinched there. That's fine. We can still use her for the boss if we want. We just have to be careful here that the power sting doesn't kill him completely. Okay, 10%. We need to get to that 5% number. There we go, below 5%. Drop a special 3. And we can bank the charge. Perfect. It's taking its time again. Alright. Let's go back to Doc Ock. Yeah, R.I.P. Blade. Still like Blade. I know he's making his comeback now that they're adding him in as a 6-star. On my main account, I was a Blade user 100%. Like, I've been playing it long enough that I was a 4-star Scarlet Witch Classic user before the big nerf. I was definitely a Blade runner, that's for sure. We can call it that. Alright, let's get another big heavy attack here. Boom, 80,000 damage, direct damage there. That was a monster hit again. Yeah, 6-star Blade is finally here. My first rank 5-star was Blade. That's awesome. I'm trying to remember what my first 565 was. I'm trying to remember. It for sure wasn't someone great. It was probably like a prestige rank up at the time before I realized how far away I was from prestige mattering to me. I used Blade in every war. I did start using Blade in war for sure. To fight all the magics that were there. That's what it was. Then Stark Spidey for sure. It was the Trinity. It was and Ghost Rider. I actually got a ton of use out of just Ghost Rider with Blade, like where you had the guaranteed judgments. Like, I actually used Ghost Rider all the time. Like, abused his regen is really awesome. Like, still a very good champion. Yes, absolutely, the Holy Trinity. Them along with Rush. Oh, nice intercept there. Done. Alright. We almost at the boss now. I think it's this, then we got one more round to go, and then we can jump over to the legendary side quest. I think we did the initial run yesterday, and we could do it. I just love how for some reason, they decided, okay, we're going to throw that extra 3 energy that you have to spend after beating the boss. Like, that's just drives me nuts. Alright, so, yeah, Doc Ock does dominate this quest. So for me, so it's this buff synthesis, the armor up and precision, that's the key thing. You can basically ignore everything else and just bait his special ones. So what we're going to do is, I could do it with either Nimrod or Guillotine. We haven't used Nimrod, so let's use him, and you've got him there, Aldo. So here, what we're going to do at the very beginning, all we need to do is evade, and there you can see we converted our one of our armor ups into a true strike. So now I just want to bait special ones. Drop some big special 2s. Granted, okay, so now I lost the true strike. I get it back there with the evade. Okay, that should be better. Get a bunch of shocks. Again, just bait the special one. Okay, evade again to grab the true strike. So now he can't auto block. So again, this fight would probably go a bit faster with Guillotine with the charge, but you can see how straightforward this one is. At least the way they've given as long as you go in with an armor up champion or someone who gets their armor back, oops, then I screwed up. That's fine. Sometimes you just get hit. Because the parry doesn't want to stick. Go, nice big special 2 again. And down he goes. So there you go. Now again, any champion with a consistent armor up that refreshes. So again, Nimrod, Warlock, Guillotine, really good options there. Make it very simple. So we might as well just replay this. One shot, nice, thank you. We can try it again with Guillotine this time. It should be a faster fight. Nimrod's really just, like, he works there, but he really just shreds mutant champions. Anyone can make it look so easy. It's not just me. Lots of great players out there. Oh, okay. I just have one more path left. Sorry, I have one path left, and then I can do the side quest if you don't mind. Just gonna finish this. See how fast we can get through this one, and then we'll do the side quest. I just had one path left in this one here. But I'll try and get through it quickly. Yeah, we'll definitely go to the side quest. The side quest is pretty easy, but the first chapter had the same nodes as the first week. And the second one that got unlocked had just has romance synergies, but the wording is weird. But you just need one romance synergy, and then it works for any champion, not just the synergy partners. So it's a little weird how that node works. Okay, let's go this fight. We're going to use Guillotine, so this will be the slower fight, just to pick up the charge. And unfortunately, I don't think I've got... I think my next time I do a stream with my other account, I will have enough for another, for like a 6-star at the end of the stream. This one, I do not think We'll see what we get. We might have like enough for maybe a 5-star. I don't think, even after 100%ing this, I don't think I'm going to. I might, but I don't think I'm going to have enough for a 6-star. Okay, there we go. Magic 5%. Drop the special 3. And we have Guillotine ready for the boss. So I think I have champions like Guillotine and Magneto, both at like 565 on my main account, and I think I pulled them like as 6 stars now, but just haven't, still haven't taken them up. Here, let's see Nimrod is gonna, granted Doc Ock would do great too, but let's see Nimrod shred this one. The Grim, one official coming in with the clutch info there. 1 second. Mojo has the romance synergy with himself. That's classic. So, just throw a little Mojo on your team, and you're good to go. I like that. All right. Big special 2, just shredding all those passive, healing. It's just hilarious. I love Nimrod against mutants. Yeah, so all you need is Mojo on your team, and then anyone benefits from the romance buff. So thanks to Grim. Great pointer. I'll probably do that. Alright, let's go back to Doc Ock here. Okay, what did I miss there? It's probably because there's probably a node that I didn't read. Okay, keep throwing those specials. Oh, I think this one has the one where it eats your first debuff and gives power. That's why it's not as easy to get the Doc Ock going on this one, right? Let's take a look here. Yeah, Conflictor. That's the one. Yeah, but that's fine. Okay, so let's go Nimrod here. Except he's shock immune, so that won't be so great. It's fine, we still shouldn't have a problem with him here. We can still build up some. Hey, Jacob Showers, welcome, buddy. We're just on the last path of Cavalier Event Quest in 3.2. And then we will be heading over to finish up the legendary side quest. It's just taking a little bit of time, but that's okay. I'll throw some sentinels at him. Oops. Well, that was an accident. But we can, let's see if we can just clutch this one out. Let's go, moment, throw a special. Thank you. And we can clutch that one out, that's fine. Hey, John Plays on Mobile, welcome. Welcome. We're on our final path of Cavalier Event Quest in 3.2, and then we will head over to the legendary side quest. Ooh, we can do anti-venom, and we don't have to worry. We shouldn't have to worry about any evades from Spider-Ham. See if this works. We should see lots of evade fails. Assuming this one works out okay. Oh, but he got rid. Oh, Conflictor got rid of my Clintar debuff. That's annoying. I'm trying to remember how do I get that back. And Conflictor, annoying node. Oh, the Clintar debuff came back and immediately was removed again. Yeah, see, the Clintar debuff came back, but then got removed. So that's annoying. Again it did. So I'm going to have to figure out how to see if I can get it to stick. Okay, I want his debuffs to go away. I want that. Okay, finally. Now it's back and it's stuck. Now I don't have to worry about his evades. Evade failed, fantastic. Let's just throw that special 3. Yeah, Nimrod did pull out the win there. It's all good here. Just gonna concentrate on this one. Yeah, I took a bunch of damage there, but we can get some healing back. I just wanted to get back so that I can start getting off some other specials potentially. There, that's how I can get the... If I throw the special 1, then anytime I would normally get 1 debuff, I would get 2 debuffs. And then Conflictor will only be able to get rid of 1, and I can get the other one to stick. So here, granted I'm out of debuffs here, I should probably just throw a special 2 and see if we can get some big damage from Furies. Let's do that. So now we're gonna get... Oh, how did he evade that part? Not sure how that happened. That was a strange one. Oh. Well, we almost had him there. Yes, you're correct. 6-star Anti-Venom has that awesome synergy with Spidey 2099. You are correct. That's why I will get... I think I do have to take Spider-Man 2099 up to 565. Because that will be a nice champion also to add to my synergy team that I've got going on here. With Mr. Fantastic, Doc Ock, Anti-Venom, Spider-Man 2099. I'm definitely envisioning a nice team there. Alright. That Spider-Ham didn't really want to behave, but that's fine. Alright. Now we can go ahead. We'll do Guillotine here. And again, the same thing here. All we want is to evade back and convert our... Granted, I think first I'm just going to throw a heavy attack to keep my combo shield up. I'm going to evade back, convert to a True Strike. And now I'm just going to spam special ones. And at the same time, bait special ones. So again, convert the armor up into a True Strike. There, converted again. Bait that special one. Okay, converted another into a True Strike. Okay, we'll just spam the special one. Evade his. There, pop the True Strike and down. So that was a much faster fight. Only 68 hits there, and that's just with the 565. So that should be it. Yeah, it's much faster, especially with the charge there. Yeah, so let's see, 6-star wise, only at 8,000. And yeah, so at 13,000. So we might be able to do a 5-star. Alright, now let's get our teams together for the legendary side quest. Let's go into that. Oh, did I do legendary already? I'm sorry if I finished this one up already, but we can do epic. Similar, but not the same. Maybe it's the other account that has it. But again, a similar thing. This one's very much the same as the other one. And again, it's just a Tigra with, I think, is it similar nodes? Yeah, it's the right back at it that's annoying. It's when the defender is knocked down by a heavier special attack, they become debuff immune. So the same logic works for legendary as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep, actually, I like the team, but we're going to throw on, where is it? I want Torch. And you know what? We're just going to take Spider-Ham for fun. And I think this team will be fine. I don't think there's anything too crazy. No, it should be pretty easy. So it's the same thing. We'll just do epic. But I'm sorry, I didn't realize I finished up legendary already the other day. But we can do epic. We can at least do like one round of epic here. And do both quests, just so you can see the nodes. Yeah, I also used Human Torch for the Tiger boss. But I'm going to mess around here. This is when Spider-Ham gets double power stings. So he gets his own Porker Poppers, plus the power stings from the Mr. Fantastic and Doc Ock synergy. So this is one of my favorites. There, it's basically dead. I guess it's a little easy here. But that's okay. We can go Doc Ock here. How many heavy attacks is it going to take to get this one down? 1, 2. Oops. Come on, Perry. 3. Done. Yeah, and it's epic, so it's not the hardest difficulty, but it's the same logic. I didn't realize I already had it done. That's good. Let's just do it again. We want it as fast as we can here. Just try and blitz through it here. It feels fast to with Doc Ock here. Done. Super fast. Another 3 heavy attacks. That's it. There we go. Again, if we hit that 25% chance to double our direct damage with the anti-venom synergy, then it's we might be able to get it done potentially in two heavies. There, 8 hits. What we could do, we could try and see if we can get the Porker Poppers to work here. Let's go ahead and try Spider-Ham. He can't do any damage over time, but we can get the Porker Poppers. quest. Alright, what's the next one? Here. So here I just think I just ended up using Mole Man just as the anti-evade champ. Yeah, evasive maneuvers, kinetic transference, so I'm just going to do that. That was just the simplest way to do it. And what was it? DeGroom was saying all I need is a mojo. Do I have a mojo? Yeah, I just have a mojo here. He has the romance synergy with himself. Mojo only loves himself there. Nice run. Thank you. Thank you. So then here we can really mess around with anybody. Oh, you know, I don't know if you guys have seen, I don't know if I can, let's see if I can fit it on here. Was it Barrowman put out a great video with, showing off, Ant-Man and his synergy with the new, Captain America. Where is he here? So he's got this new synergy here that he was showing off, that each hit of the special one has a 100% chance to place a fatigue debuff on the opponent. The last hit on the special pauses all fatigue debuffs for 20 seconds, which basically means if you spam special ones, you can get an infinite amount of fatigue debuffs. So number one, the synergy with Ghost is 15% attack for each debuff on the opponent. So if you can have infinite debuffs like on the opponent, then you can just keep ramping up your attack damage with Ant-Man. And number two is that Ant-Man converts, what is it, if we take a look at Ant-Man, where can we look at his info? On his special 2, he converts all the fatigues into poisons. So if you put a ton of fatigues on, and then you drop that special 2, they all convert into poisons. And he took an Ant-Man against like Abyss Thing and just shredded it. So I don't know if this is gonna, we'll see if this, I don't know if this is really gonna show off that well, because but let's see how good he does here. Let's test it out. So we should get the romance synergy here. No, does it not pop up? Because we did put Mojo on the team here, correct? That's weird. Did I mess up and not put Mojo on the team? I'm just going to quit for a second and check, because that's interesting. Yeah, Mojo's there, but his synergy with himself, it says the romance synergy, so it doesn't seem to work. Let's just exit out. We'll restart. If I do a regular romance synergy, oh sorry, no, we're going to back out altogether. So that's weird that didn't work. Unless they changed something. Let's see, does... Not sure if I'll be able to get the synergy that I want in here, because he clearly has Romance Mojo, but I don't know if it counts as a Romance Synergy. So what we can do, we can go... we can go Archangel, and Archangel has the romance here. Let's try it now and see if that works, because the Mojo one on his own. Oh, sorry, Joel, for yesterday I had to go outside for some work. Don't worry, Sketch Boy, it's okay. It's all good. Not a problem. Glad to have you back. Let's see, because Mojo did not seem to work here. as a romance synergy. Let's see if the regular synergy does work here. So again, we're going to try out this new Ant-Man synergy, but let's see if if I get the romance here or not. Yeah, there's the power of love. So I don't know, Mojo doesn't seem to work. So you can see those fatigues just add up. Very nice. And I'm hitting pretty hard. Now granted, I could probably have taken in like a lower level Ant-Man just to showcase it more, but it's pretty cool. Also, did you see the Doctor Strange 2 trailer? Yes. It is an insane trailer. It's so insane that I almost don't want to see anything else about the movie until the movie comes out. That's the problem. It's not like it showed like a tiny bit and you're like, okay, give me a snippet. There's so much in there to unpack that I almost don't want to, I really just don't necessarily want to see anything else. I just want to, see the movie. But even with like Spider-Man No Way Home, I was pleasantly surprised with how much stuff, even with, all the speculation out there, the amount of like movie we got with specific characters was just very it was such a pleasant surprise. I've said it before, I think the opening night that I went to, again, not a premiere or anything, but just the opening night to go see Spider-Man No Way Home was the most cheering and excited crowd I've been in for an opening night movie, and I've been going to every Marvel movie on opening night since Iron Man, basically. I go with one of my brothers, and my youngest brother. We go every single opening night. I got a whole shelf in the basement just with cups from the opening night movies. You saw Shava was in there, and in the end I thought it was Null. He has 10 arms, but it was like a zombie Doctor Strange, exactly. Or at least it looks like. Again, is it exactly going to be a zombie Strange? Is it going to be a resurrected Strange? I have no idea what it's going to be, but it definitely looks like a zombie Strange, that's for sure. It's going to make, it seems like they're making what if essential viewing, that's for sure. Or not that it's essential viewing, but if you haven't seen it, you're definitely going to be, it sounds like you're definitely going to be going back to try and watch it after seeing this one. But you should probably see it before. We're going to have to block a special too, are we? Maybe Mr. Sinister, it was cool, Encino. Yeah, there's so much stuff that they can do. Honestly, I've made the joke. I'm like I think they've got everyone's trust that they could basically do whatever they want at this point, and people will. It's like, here, take my money. I want to see what you came up with. Doesn't really matter. It's like everyone's trusting you. I think they've built enough at this point that they can just do whatever they want. And even the movies that aren't as crazy are still good, and they're still continue to do world building You know, even if people think it stuff like, for example, I still enjoyed Eternals. I still thought it was an awesome, fun action, Marvel movie. It doesn't have to be the greatest movie in the world, but but they end it and they leave it open to like a whole bunch of different avenues. So it's, you get a movie there. It leads you to, the potential Black Knight movie. It leads you to a potential like meeting with other Eternals, out in, potentially like showing up in, let's say, like a Thor movie, so, or a Guardians of the Galaxy 3 movie. So it leads you to like a whole bunch of different avenues, so it's, and I think that's what sets Marvel apart right now. It's just they've done so much, so many great movies that they can go ahead and be like, okay, we're not going to introduce you to one new character. We're going to introduce you to 10 new characters, and and we're going to lead you to a whole bunch of stuff that you don't even know what's coming, but we're going to tease it anyway. And people are just going to get excited. And the way that they're doing their movies, some of the payoffs might only be 2 or 3 movies, maybe 4 movies down the road, and everyone's going to be happy to see it. We just had movies with 20 years worth of payoffs. I'd love to see a Venom 3 with villains, with Null and Anti-Venom. Again, Sony's also doing their thing. So now you have, you could have potentially multiple Venoms. You could have Venom in his own Venom, universe. Excuse me. And you could have, we can now potentially have a new Venom in the MCU. So we'll see how that goes. All right. So here, I'm going to see if I can get this one with Archangel done. Let's see. Okay, we'll take another Fury. Whoops. Come on. Can we get a neurotoxin going? Okay. Oops. There we go. We clutch this one out. There we go. Clutch. It's just epic, but it's clutch anyway. Phase 4 is insane. Yeah, so it'd be cool if Shang-Chi and X-Men come from the portals and Doctor Strange too, though. Best crossover. Well, it's they literally, I have a feeling that they might just do stuff with those portals, where they might have just a whole bunch of cameos. The question is, how many Spider-Man No Way Home style cameos are we going to get where the character actually takes part in the movie? Because it seems like at this point, the way they're going, where you're going to have Doctor Strange's story, it seems like it's going to also be a Wanda Scarlet Witch story, with like those two stories colliding, and how that plays out. So and plus you're going to have this it seems like at least you're going to have this America Chavez storyline in there. So let's go ahead. We can do this again, but let's bring in normal champions here to let's bring in a Mole Man. It just makes it easier to do the boss. And who do we want to maybe play around with? Oh, we were talking about America Chavez. Let's throw her in here. And let's and we have a Doctor Strange. We can throw him in here too. All right. Oh, Sketch Boy. Again, that's why I'm tiptoeing around any comments for Spider-Man No Way Home. But if you haven't seen it, you should see it. I don't want to ruin anything. It's still like I saw it a second time and it was just as good. So I try to be polite and not give any even if it's been a little while since it's been out, I'm going to keep it on the down low. Done. Heard about yesterday's bug where if you selected the 2 ultimate crystals or 1,000 4-star strategy, you wouldn't get any. I did hear about that also, but I think I'm just saving all the. I haven't gone ahead and I don't think I bought anything. Maybe on the second account I bought some of the. I used some of them in the store. I think for this one I haven't gone ahead and done anything yet. So I was just gonna save them and maybe do. I was thinking maybe I'll go do a video at the end where I go ahead and just spend all the mojo bucks. Oops. Again, I keep messing up that timing on Null's heavy attack. Yeah, I see. I keep going in too early. It's a longer duration there on his heavy attack. Java is kind of fun for me to play though. It's been fixed, which the man showed. Yeah, still, I'm at the moment. That's good that it's fixed, but at the moment, I just thought it'd be fun to wait till the end and then just spend all the mojo bucks at once. I messed up that special too. That's fine. Here. Marvel has so many comics with new characters. I don't even know if they can make like 10,000 movies with those. it's so true. I'm not a comic book guy either. Scared boy. I'm like more of a TV show type of guy. So if there were shows as a kid, then I watched so many of them. Oh, there's so much stuff that's going on these days. I have to take away the stun first and before I drop my mid combo stun. So let's whoops, let's get the parry again. Okay, here. That'll finish it. I not have a... do I really want to use the energy here? It's fine. Do I have anything that I can grab some energy out of? I could just open 10 of these. There we go. Alright, instead of wasting a full refill. Yeah, Chavez's SB2 is super fun. And her special 3 has one of the cooler animations. There, we didn't even need it. Again, this is just epic. I realized I had finished up Legendary already yesterday. I think after this, we can go take a look at if we have any crystals to open. We did finish up Cavalier event quest earlier. Oops. Also started Alliance War. I don't know what to do. I placed my defenders from my minis. What do you mean in terms of not knowing what to do in terms of like what champions? Because you don't have as many champions available. Because that does happen at some point once you start doing Alliance War. You realize that like you need to figure out who are my champions for Alliance Quest, who are my potential Alliance War. Excuse me, Alliance War attackers, and who do I have on defense, and then who does that leave me to do any questing when everybody's locked into, when everyone's locked in AQ and AW. So, I hear you there if that's some of the issues. I know early on that definitely, when you start doing that, it makes a big difference. Granted, it's an opportunity, like, I see it as, if that was the case, I would see it as an opportunity to learn some new characters. Oh, you're just saying I don't know anything about AW or AQ. I'm just have good roster of champs. Okay, so we can talk about what map are you doing in Alliance Quest, Skater Boy. Oh, and we got Floor Retriever back. I'll read your message in a second. Alright, 1 second. I'm just going to finish up this Black Widow. And then we'll take a look at that question there. And we can talk a little bit about Alliance Quest, Alliance War. Alright. Hey Joel, I had gotten a choice between APOC, Jabari, and Red Mags in a 5-star Nexus. I chose APOC. Just wanted to check if I made the right choice. Between APOC, I'd say the choice would be between APOC and Red Mags. I don't know who you had as a 6-star, but I'd say you cannot go wrong with Apocalypse. And he is just a monster. He is a great champion in his own right, and he is a great synergy partner with some specific champions, and then can also just turn any mutant champion into a horseman, which is just is nuts. So, great choice there with Apocalypse. I don't even know what map I'm playing. It said to place defenders in room 1, either 2 or 3. So, okay, basic, just some basics here. We can show you. Alliance quest, whatever you're doing, if you're in alliance of, let's say, 30 people, right? So, or up to 30 people. So depending on what your alliance is running, they're either running 1, 2, and it sounds like they're running 3 groups. So the idea is, out of the 30 people, only 10 people can go into each group. So if I go here, you can see that there are like a certain amount of, like 9 out of 10 people are in right at the moment in battle group 1. Usually we run map 8. We're doing map 5 just after the Alliance War season ended, just to give guys a little breather. So we're just doing a little bit of map 5. But basically, as you move up in the different maps, you just need to coordinate with the leaders in the alliance. Just in terms of, if I go in, for example, to map 5, the only thing you have to do is that you just have certain paths that you have to complete as a team. So it's just a matter of coordinating what paths you're going to be taking. Now, when I first started map 5, we had guys who were assigned specifically, like you'd go like from left to right, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 paths across in section 1. Same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 paths in section 2. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 paths in section 3. So so if you're the leader, so all you have to do is you can set up who is going to be taking which, who's going to be in which group, and then we usually use something like a different app outside of the game, like the line chat, for example, in order to go ahead. What's it called? You just need to coordinate and make sure people don't double up on the paths unless they have to. So you just set everything up so that you know what you're taking, because that's the only thing. Even in map 6 was it gets a little more complicated, I think, in map 6. And like, for example, I skipped map 7. I went straight to map 8. But in like I think it's section 2 in map 8 has 10 different paths. So you have to have guys set up to go on whichever path that they go on, because you don't, if you want to get the full, if you want to max out your rewards, you need to do you have to hit every single node. And I'm sure there are some guides that you can find that'll show you what you need. Like in general, I go ahead and depending on what map you're doing, certain sections, like certain paths in certain sections, require like a bleed immune champion, a poison immune champion. So you can't just bring in whoever. Like, that's why, if we're kind of used to running map 5 at the moment, where guys just know that they're going to bring in at least one double immune champion. So if everybody, we don't coordinate map 5, we just kind of go in and take whatever is available, but everybody brings like a double immune champion, because they know that if they're the last one to take the poison path or the bleed path, that you have to have someone that can counter it, right? Like, for example, this far outside path has poison and heal block, so someone's going to have to go and take that, right? And then again, like, I took this path here with my other account, and it was bleed, and so I made sure that I had someone there to take it. Right, and then you will have to just coordinate like who's going to bring someone for certain minis, and then the bosses are not so bad. But again, it's just it's all about coordination, and then even more so when you do something like Alliance War. And again, I just think with Alliance War, you just have to make sure you. I think you can go ahead and I've only prepared it a couple times. Technically, I'm a leader, but I don't do much at leading. But you can go in early before AQ starts, and you can set up what maps you're going to be running each day, and map the lower maps actually have modifiers here, which give you more points. The more points, the higher your chance to move up and get your higher rewards. You have to think of Alliance Quest as you get daily rewards, and then there's like rewards at the end of each 5-day set of Alliance Quest. And doing the mods here, the modifiers, are going to give you extra points, but then you also have to be prepared that the first time you do these modifiers, they can be really annoying. You almost want to get used to running the map without any modifiers, and then start adding in the modifiers. Usually you add in a different modifier every day to maximize the amount of points. Like, for example, this one is Cascading Failure. If you get 2 crits in a row, you get a debuff on you. If you get more than the 5 of those debuffs, then you start taking degen, and you can't, like, if you have someone like Corvus, he's going to be critting on every hit. He's bad because he's going to crit every hit. If you have willpower, technically you could go ahead and do a few hits and then heal from the debuffs, or you could take someone like Guillotine 2099 who's not going to crit at all, and you don't have to worry about it. But there are different mods, and they can be frustrating, and people tend to run because Alliance Quest also gets increasingly difficult every single day that you run it. So you want to pick the easiest modifier on day 1, the hardest modifier on day 1 and the easiest modifiers on day 5, so that when because the PI of the opponents continuously goes up every single day you run Alliance Quest. So it's like 5 days in a row, and day 5 is going to be the hardest. So you want to pick the easiest modifier. I've been doing map 8, which is difficult in its own right, but and you can't just be, and you have to coordinate. I have different paths that I take. I actually have a guide. I do have a video on like map 5, like map 5 kind of for basics, like a beginner's guide to map 5. It's probably like from last year, but the same ideas are explained in that one. So it's just so that you kind of etiquette for Alliance Quest, and then Alliance War is similar, but like we only did, again, just this is the off season, so we only did the one map, but again, similar thing. But in Alliance Quest, you have to place the whole map has you place defenders that you're going to get matched up with. Someone else is going to have to fight it. So you want to spread out your defenders on node, like every single node on the map has different, like there are different nodes on each space. So you want to put champions that benefit from those nodes to make it difficult for the opponent. So it's just a lot of coordinating. And the other big thing is that if you look at the scoring for it, there's a thing, defender diversity. So what you need to coordinate, what the big coordinating thing, again, early on for Alliance War, is that, let's say it's not across all 3, just each individual battle group. So if you're running 3 battle groups, then you can place 10 people, each can put 5 defenders, that's 50 defenders. You want to have 50 different defenders, ideally, because that'll get you the most points for defender diversity. But then again, depending how early on sometimes people will say like, okay, we're not going to go with a full diversity team. We're going to go and take like 3 of the hardest. We'll do 3 of the same hardest defenders. But by the time you get to the end game, everyone's running perfect defender diversity, meaning you want 50 different champs, but it's only in each battle group. So it doesn't matter if you can have an Apocalypse or a Tigra in each battle group, and still get, and it only counts for each battle group. Each set of 50 has to be different to get your diversity. You don't have to have 150 different champions, just 50. So that's where, like, in our chat, people will post what are their defenders, and then who's ever organizing it will try and see, who can use what defenders on defense, and that's how you set it up. So there's a little bit of a rundown there for you. So I hope that helps. And let's see, do we have anything available? We can end off with some crystals. So let's go ahead, just for fun. We'll pop 10 premiums just to see if we get anything out of it. You never know. There could be a hidden champion that I don't have as a 3 or a 4 star. Yeah, and I would say, Skater Boy, I do have a video on Alliance Quest, map 5, I think it is. But again, depending on what you're starting on, it's the same thing. It's all about just, coordinating, looking at the map, making sure you have guys who are prepared to, who's prepared to take the mini bosses and such. I got Dream Kebab, give me 1 6-star and 1 5-6-star Nexus. That's a good dream. Okay, Depress. What level I got to be to take on a 6-star to rank 2? So 1 second, let me see what that is. Because I believe someone was trying potentially to do this. Is this where you're stuck, where you don't have? Do you have the Depress? Do you have the catalysts, but they're in your overflow? You don't have the enough to take it to rank. You have the catalyst, but you can't take to rank 2 yet. Let's say I wanted to take Strife to rank 2 here. You need to have enough T2 Alpha, T4. If you have the, I'm not sure what you're stuck at, because you could be where your inventory cap might be stuck at 6 for T4 basic, or 2 for T5B, whatever it is, and you can't actually get, even if you have more than them, you can't rank them up. I think you might. What level are you at right now? Because I know someone the other day was stuck with their inventory cap was low, and I think they got up to level 50, and it increased their level cap again. Granted, I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been below max level. Even on my other accounts, I can't recall. I don't think I have some alt accounts, but I haven't played with them enough to consider getting to rank 2. So if you're at 38, you might have to, am I correct? Is it that your inventory cap is too low so that you can't actually take the champion that you want up? Because if you're at 48, then you're super close to 50. I think 50 increases the cap again. Here, we're going to just pop some 4 stars. All duplicates, that's fine. How many of them? Did we get them all max sig? Yeah, that's great. Love it when they all get max sig. So we can pop those max sig crystals. Oh yeah, we also have these 6 stones that we can pop. What did we get for 6-star 6 stones? Yeah, I would check. You'd have to double check, because there is a point where it's not so much that you can't take a champion to 6-star rank 2. You might just, again, if you're early on, if you happen to have enough materials to take it. I'm not sure if I should do the featured 5-star Sketch Boy. We have to see if you have the rank ups for it. If you have the materials, you might just need literally to go up 2 more levels. put on an XP boost, go play some Act 4 if you haven't explored it 100%, and you'll get to level 50 in like no time. The question is, I don't really need anything in the 5-star featured. I think I've had some pretty awful luck with 5-star features. Or not so much 5-star features, but the 6-star features have been awful. And I'd like to at least get just some more. I think I gotta go with 5-star basics. We'll do a Grandmaster, we'll do a 5-star basic. I think that's I think I wasted so much. Have you completed the Abyss? On this account, I have completed the Abyss. I did at one point. I think early on when I started doing YouTube videos, I did one path where I recorded every single fight, and there's a playlist with like Abyss Path 3, I think, and we'll call it a realistic expectation of spending like how many revives it's going to take you. I can tell you it's not an itemless run. It's probably like over 100 revive run. Alright, we're going to go with a 5-star basic here. And I have done the initial Abyss run on my second account, but nowadays, we'll take Red Goblin there. But nowadays, the rewards come in pretty nice from everything else that I just don't feel like I need to save up on my second account and go nuts for what is it? Like to go up for Abyss. Oh yeah, it's true. I did get a 6-star penny. That's true. You are correct. I did get the 6-star penny from a basic, so that was a huge one. Yeah, that penny is definitely going up. But yeah, Prof off must be jelly. But I think that let's see, what do I have in terms of energy? I guess I'm close to the units here for event quest completion. So maybe should I just jump into a little bit of uncollected? Sure, let's go and do maybe a couple paths here. Let's just get we'll get those 25 units. Sure. Let's see. Who do we want to throw in? Does anyone want to see someone specific? If you want to see something specific, then sure. If not, we can just throw on some new champs or newer, and we can just mess around. I don't know if there's anyone I want to practice with specifically. Okay, you know what? It's one thing I haven't done is I haven't messed around with Craven. Okay, fine. We'll do Craven. Okay, 1 second. Let's go Craven here. And I recently finally took my Wolverine up to rank 5. And so we could do some Horseman Wolverine gameplay. It's one of those things that I've seen done, but just never got around to doing myself. So here first, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to do this fight with Apocalypse first. Craven's one of your favorite champs now? That's awesome. It's always fun to find a champion, like a new champion, and if you really enjoy playing it. Also, I haven't figured out, I have to go through and get like a nice rotation with him going. But he's definitely been fun. I've been busting him out lately. All right, for any of the new guys coming in, we finished up Cavalier EQ. We did a little bit of epic side quest, and now we're just doing some doing some more EQ. But we finished up legendary, so we're doing uncollected, whatever it is. Here, let's go Craven here. Because it's event quest completion. If we do this, we can get, we'll scrap the extra 25 units from the milestones before it expires. Why are you so powerful? Uncollected is like heroic for y'all. You know what? It will be for you too at some point. I can tell you that. What I find is funny is that it depends on who's actually complaining and what level these guys are at. But you know, sometimes people get upset when you put a what's it called? People will complain about the nodes that you put in. Like if the command changes the nodes, people just don't like to read. So you get like some people are like, oh, the nodes are too hard, it's too much of a pain, and then some people are like, give me Thronebreaker difficulty, I need harder content. I'm cool with both. On the one hand, it's like, it's reading, guys. We can figure out the reading. All right. I do want to use the Wolverine, but he's not going to do anything against Vision, so we'll just continue with Craven here. Not jelly or anything. It'll be fast games at that point for me. You know what? You'll get there. You know what? It's like I will still like. You know, you get to the point where you can start even just like, you know, letting the phone just auto fight like the easy quest for you. It's just like, okay, perfect. I'll take the free rewards. I'll do some hero use. I'll just go ahead and, you know, granted, I can't completely, you can't auto fight uncollected, but sometimes I can do like normal, heroic, and master. Sometimes I can get master to auto fight itself for me. It depends. I guess technically, if I put in like if I put a kingpin with the rate into Realm of Legends, you can even auto fight those for a few fights. Alright, here we're going to go ahead and we're going to make Wolverine a horseman and see what he can do here. It should be pretty quick fights. Like the crit bleeds. Look at this. This is one of those things I should have been doing for a while, but didn't. Look at so fast. Man. Just trying to get 5,000 mojo bucks. I need that 4-star awakening gem. Well, you know what I've been saying to guys who've been... there are a few guys who are talking about they want to get the gems. You know what? What you can always do is you can always do as much as you can early on. That, whatever you can. Go ahead, do all the early stuff. Take as many resources as you need from, gather up a bunch of stuff throughout the month. There's no rush even still to do it now. You got more than enough time. What is it? Let's just take a look quickly, right? How much? There's 19 days left in the side quest, right? Nothing is out yet. There's no pressure to do it all now. So I would do the easiest stuff now when it comes out. Do it as far as you can where you don't necessarily have to waste your items on it. and then maybe you'll get some rank up materials. Maybe you'll pull some champions that will help you. Because there's a bunch of giveaways, and I call it giveaways, but in terms of like here we'll take a look at it in terms of the crystals that you can get, like these Cavalier cast and crew crystals. So even if you're only getting the Grandmaster ones, like even if you only get up to 5 stars, but if there's a chance that you get some champions that are going to help you, get as much as you can. Open up a bunch of those crystals, see what you get, and then say maybe even you go ahead and you jump into Act 3. What is it, 3.2.6 or something? One of those quests there that you can farm some revives, and then you go in and wait till the end and then jump in. Oh no, I'm not gonna use revives or potions and masters. We'll just retry if I lose. Yeah, but at the same time, again, if you revives only last for so long before they expire, so you might as well if you save up a bunch, unless you're saving for some specific content, like then go ahead. But like if you want to get something, then nothing is stopping you from farming a bunch of revives and then jumping in near the end, and then push as far as you can. And I also think I got to prep for gifting event. I think to make 3 minis, and 2 with like 3,000 units at least. You know what? I can't even think about gifting at this point. Like, I definitely wasted some units lately, and now I'm going to try and build up a stash again. But, there's going to be like big offers in July. There's going to be gifting in December. I really don't want to, like, that's just me. I don't want to, it's hard to think about it. Like, I have some alt accounts that already have like over 1,000 units. And even if I don't play them from now till the end, I'll still take the free extra like 1,000 units. And, a couple greater gifting crystals from each of them. But, I'm more excited to see like 7.4 drop, and that's when I'm going to start preparing, big time for, maybe do some revive farming before that comes out. All right, did that give us enough yet? Or am I still short? It doesn't give me enough. 21,250, so let's go. We'll do the second one here. I'll give all the exactly the greater gifting crystal opening that I did this year, where I did like 60 of them, is because I think it was like something like that, and it was all from it was like the most amount of greater gifting crystals I did, and what's it called? And it's all because of like alt accounts. I saw the gifting event videos. Those buffed crystals are insane. It's true, but there are it does inflate a lot of early accounts. But you can see someone was in here before where they're stuck with they have so many resources, but they can't even use them because they need to get their account up to a high enough level to actually get the inventory cap up. Act 8 when? I don't know about Act 8, but 7.4 is supposed to come soon. Yeah, if you're willing to prep for it, all the power to you. Then that's awesome. You go ahead and like you can have like a massive game changing opening by that point. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing. Just have some fun with this Wolverine that I finally took to rank 5. So we're gonna get the charges with Apocalypse, give him over to make Wolverine a horseman, and see how fast he can get through some of these fights. Even though Apocalypse is flying through these ones, it's just not collected. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's make him a horseman again. Yeah, fully exploring 1 to 3 side quests, arena grind, and new mini should at least for sure. Yeah, you can easily grab a whole whack of units now in acts 1 to 3, and I think what I did was I didn't even unlock dexterity. That was the funny thing. You can take a new account now. I completed because you need to get to in order to gift, you need to at least get right to the end of Act 4. So I was able to. So I think on the newest account I had, I did not even unlock dexterity. I didn't spend a single unit after the gifting event. I think is when I finally went, and after level 40, and I'd completed Act 4, I went into the a good nice way to get some easy units is also if you do the if you go to the variants here. I'll show you here. If you go to the back issues and you go to the classic versions, right? You can see I've 100%ed all the ones, but if you go to even the classics, I still haven't completed them. But it's not the first one, but the second one here. See, you can get a Stony Mastery Core just for completion, not even exploration. So variant 2, variant 3, no, that's the variant 4 also has one, and variant 5 has one. So 2, 3, 4, 5, you can grab the Mastery Cores, and they give nice units, but you can just completion will give you free, like we'll call quote unquote free Mastery Cores. Okay, I said it already. Okay, I can't remember if you were here when I was talking about that one, but that's just an easy way to unlock some standard masteries without actually having to spend the 135 units, especially if you're using those accounts mainly just to gift your main one. Yeah, it was mainly for dexterity. I think was the one I used it on. But yeah, super easy way to get those. Yeah, we're just melting champions here. Fully explored Act 3 gives a 4-star crystal, insane for new people, and paths will be like 3 to 5 max, or 4. You know what? It's great. It's they want people who are new to the game to be able to have fun too. But you get to a certain point and the crystals just start flowing. Again, especially if I again, you can see I don't do too much arena. Yeah. I don't have to one-hit KO these guys. See, my battery is dying, so I think that's a sign. So hopefully we can squeeze this. We can get through this. But I was saying earlier also, even if you get to, even if you can't explore a certain level of event quest or side quest, you can always You know, like maybe you do uncollected, but you can't do chapter 2 or 3 100%. Then just just do chapter 1 100% and take the rewards from 100% exploration of just like chapter 1. So, and I remember I used to do that all the time. Like as I'm building up, you know, but we'll see. So I'll check the comment there in a second. Act 1, okay, Act 1 gives like 500 more units. Yeah, for sure, there's tons of units there. They should make Gamma Store thing again with a new thing. Not saying Mojo Store and Bucks are bad, they're good to use, but Gamma Spend is just too OP. Again, they mix it up with each one. You know, each one is going to have its own pros and cons. Like, there's, excuse me, I can't remember what exactly was in the Gamma Store, but, you know, look, like there, even the 6-star shards are, even though it's only 200, it's still something here. Did that get me to the? Yes, that one got it for me. Okay, perfect. So I'll take the 25 units from here, and I think that's going to be the end of the stream. So I think that's all I can do for tonight, guys. Hopefully I'll get on maybe on the weekend. We'll see. But if not, have a great night, guys.